Hello, everybody. How's it going out there? This is Dave with Night Politics with Religion. Hope everyone's having a good day, a good week, and most importantly, having a good life. Time for this is kind of a rant. This is not an official story or anything. This is me ranting, trying to give my 2 cents, give my opinion on something. Maybe I'm idealistic. Maybe it's maybe the way based on the way I was raised. Maybe it's my personality. But it seems like every day we see something about diversity on Twitter, Facebook, in the news, or someone trying to push for more diversity, or someone's not diverse enough, or some controversy of someone saying something that may be seen as discriminatory or racist in the workplace, whatever. And this is a thing it's constant. And my thing with this is, and this is mainly triggered for me by the latest Rachel Nichols thing with ESPN about complained about a black coworker being hired of her job because she was black or something. And I think something on Twitter recently came out and laughed a little bit with her apologizing, saying it was just making up for lack of diversity for the NBA in years, which I guess I'm assuming she refers to coverage and staffing of the announcers, because the NBA is predominantly black. So we obviously know, obviously that can be killer players. But I guess my thing with this whole, and the title is this, the obsession with diversity, is people are obsessed, companies are obsessed with having so many people of a certain gender or identity or race or religious belief or whatever, saying this one's the first black woman to do this, or first black man, or first Hispanic, or first female, or everything about breaking glass ceilings and all. There's this obsession with diversity. It's like, and the problem with this, and this is what I want to say, and it's a crazy idea, I know, but when you hire people, or you try to find people for a certain job, you have a certain job that requires qualifications, certain skills, certain background in that given profession or business, whatever it may be. Crazy idea. How about we don't consider race or religion, or not religion, not so much can be seen, obviously, but race or sexual orientation or gender. How about we don't consider that at all in regards to hiring somebody? How about we just look at someone based on their merit or skills and just hire them because they're the best person for the job? Crazy idea, I know. This is insane to think about, but this is something that companies have done for years. And now I'm not going to say there's never been discrimination, because there has been in the past. But here we are, 2021. This just doesn't happen that much anymore. It only happens in smaller companies with a bunch of backwards rednecks working or something like that, or people on the far left who are so obsessed with diversity that hiring a white male is like almost hiring Satan or something. So you have extremes on this, but most businesses have a pretty good balance of people across the board, whether it be white, black, Hispanic, male, female, gay, straight, whatever. And generally, nobody really cares about that stuff. But you see this all the time. I think it's just leads to more divisiveness, leads to more frustration with people. And you have companies just trying to hit check marks and try to make the requirements to avoid offending somebody or to avoid getting bad publicity, instead of just, okay, let's hire someone who's best for the business. We're not going to care what race they are, just as long as they're not bigoted assholes. We don't care what race they are, how they look. We're just going to hire them just for their ability to do the job. And why can't we just do that? Why does it have to be about certain metrics and studies and race now? Everyone's obsessed with race now, and how someone looks, what they identify as. And this is just, I won't get into this now, but I may do a video about it later. But apparently the daughter of Andrew Cuomo came out as demisexual, and that's a whole other topic I won't get into here, and that's more about labels. But that being said, yeah, I'm like, okay, again, can we just get off the diversity thing for a little bit? I mean, people get hired of all walks of life. And Rachel Nichols may come for getting in trouble saying that they want a black person for a role that she was trying to get or something like that. Again, I don't know the details. I'm sure the media probably twisted it around. But if they hired a black person to check diversity points, yeah, she's right. They probably did. They probably did hire a black woman because of the diversity pressures, because she's white and want a black woman in there. And it gives them more PR points and all that stuff. That's probably true to an extent. Rachel Nichols has been broadcast for a long time. She's pretty respected and all that. So I'm not knocking Rachel Nichols necessarily. I might be knocking the woman that she replaced her. I don't follow the NBA, so I don't know. I mean, she may be great, she may not be. I have no clue. I don't follow the NBA. I just know Rachel Nichols because she's been around for a long time. But yeah, I mean, why can't we just do that? why does it have to be about so many black people or so many Hispanics or so many people who are gay, bisexual, LGBTQ? Why does that matter? Why can't we just hire people they have to be gay? So what? Who cares? If they're black, so what? Who cares? If they're a female woman who's a lesbian, so what? Who cares? I mean, no one should give a shit about this stuff at this point. It shouldn't matter anymore. We're in 2021. I think we're past the need for affirmative action for most cases in this country. And again, if you see a case that's legitimately someone's been discriminated against based on race, you report it, you go through the channels, and they should get punished for it. Absolutely, that should be the case. If someone is purposely discriminated based on race, gender, or gender identity, sexual orientation, if that can be verified, go to court and sue them, have charges against them. I support that fully. But to have diversity requirements, metrics, and certain measurements, I think we're past that point now. Okay, I think we're past that point where I work in the office where there's people of all walks of life, looks, appearances, orientation, religious beliefs, whatever. And we all at least get along for the most part. I don't know of anyone who's blatantly racist on my floor. I'm sure there's some people in the group, but I don't think there's anybody that's blatantly racist on my floor. So I just shake my head. This stuff's everywhere. Can we just take a break from it? The fact this diversity is being pushed is making people want it even less. It's pushing people away. It's dividing people. So maybe we should chill out on that just for a little bit. That's all I got for this one. Give me your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think about this? What are your thoughts on? This wasn't about the Rachel Nichols story per se, but kind of triggered video. What do you think about that story? What do you think about this whole idea of diversity and everything? Give me your thoughts in the comment section. As always, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later.